Where you get your start at? Let's talk into that.
Yeah, I can curse.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
you got it.
Well, shit. I started like, you know what I'm saying. Niggas already know niggas is doing that comedy shit first. So like, I mean, I guess if you say where I started with that, it was just like seeing motherfuckers on the internet like doing their thing, and then like, you know what I'm saying. I thought I was funny, so I started doing my little shit, and people was fucking with it. But like, I didn't think it was gonna do what it did. But like, yeah, it was just like on some fun shit. Like my favorite rappers was on Vine and shit. And, like that's what made me want to go on Vine, and then it turned into that whole thing.
Yeah, that's true. I remember you did start all the way back from Vine. And then what made you think like when Vine went out a little bit and it was like Instagram was sort of coming up? What was like?
I was one of the people that was like telling everybody that shit. Like, like yeah, Vine about to be over. Like people wasn't believing me. Like niggas was still, you know what I'm saying? Cause Vine, I guess, was still a thing. But like for some reason, I was just on some like, man, I ain't feeling this shit no more. And like, yeah, everybody started believing me after that. Like when it started falling off, and then eventually discontinued it, and that like really stamped it was over. But like, yeah, I've been saying I wasn't fucking with Vine, and then transferred over. Then everybody started migrating.
About how old was you at the time? Cause I remember like you was some short nigga. I'm not gonna lie, like it was.
Yeah, I started doing that when I was like 13, going on 14.
13.
Like
crazy.
right before I turned 14, and then like I guess I was in my prime like 14, 15, and then I started going to Instagram like 15, 16.
What motivated you to start? Is like what really? I know you seen your favorite rappers was doing it, but like what was like? Was you like I want to make it out of this, or was it just like I'm bored in the crib? I know it's like different people have different.
You mean like what made me stop doing it, or what made me?
Nah, I mean when you started, like what was your like life like? Was you just going to school every day, or was
bro,
it?
I was fucking, bro. I was a regular ass kid, bro. Like I'm really just like I was one of them niggas in the YouTube comments, like you know what I'm saying. Like I was one of them niggas, bro. Like,
shout out to the chat niggas.
Yeah, like facts. I was one of them niggas, bro. That's why I fuck with y'all. It's like I understand where y'all troll niggas be coming from, cause like I know what the fuck that is. Like I was doing that shit, but like. Yeah, like that's where I come from. I was born in '99, bro. So I was raised in the internet era, like, you know what I'm saying, MySpace and all that goofy shit, like making videos off your phone and all that shit. Like, that's what I do. Like, that's just our generation. So like, you know what I'm saying, that shit just came natural. Like, I think a lot of people. I'm not to say that like my shit ain't special, but like I ain't that special, bro. Like it's a million kids out there like me, like type shit.
Just gotta get up and do it.
Yeah, like I was just a regular ass kid. Like school was regular. I was never like super cool or like super like I wasn't even like a nerd. Like I didn't have a box. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how you see a nigga, you know he the nerd, you know he the cool, and you know I didn't have a box. I floated. You know what I'm saying? So like this internet shit became a nigga box. Like that's where I succeeded at.
That's what's up. It's like just do that thing, you take it as far as you can take it.
Word.
And then you gotta, when you get to bored of that, switch up a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta switch it up.
What motivated that is what I want to know.
Yeah, that shit just got boring, bro. I ain't gonna front. Like that shit just got boring. Like niggas don't feel like doing that shit no more. Like at the time, cause like when you're not doing nothing, of course that's like the thing to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Rapping never came into my head. I mean, I'm in Philly, bro. Everybody done wrote a 16 before, bro. I'm not trying to hear that shit. Everybody done wrote a 16 before, bro. So I'm not trying to hear that. Like, oh, niggas just want to be rappers now. Like, bro, this shit natural to us. Like, I'm from a rapping ass city, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up battle rap DVDs. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. Like, niggas grew up on this rap shit. So it's not even like that out of my character. So. Like, yeah, it was a smooth transition. Like, nothing was forced. It was just on some real natural shit. Like,
I remember when you was first coming up, you had a couple collabs with niggas like Quilly out there.
Yeah, Quilly gave me my first, like, studio. That nigga gave me my first studio experience. And my first track ever released was through that. Through a feature with him. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Shout out to Quilly.
What happened? I know, remember when you first came up, you was, like, working with Oki a lot?
Yeah,
y'all still cool there.
Oki's still my fucking brother, bro. Like niggas, just to put that out there, like niggas be making memes and shit like we beefing. Like me and Oki, we'll never beef, bro. You know what I'm saying? We understand each other more than any niggas else, like any other niggas in this like whatever the fuck you consider what it is we doing this entertainment shit. But like then again, like we are biggest enemies too. Like, You know what I'm saying? Not even on some hostile shit, just like on some work shit. Like we critique each other and give each other like ideas on our shit, but at the same time we like my shit gonna be better than yours. Like that's how we come with that shit. But it's all love though. That's still my brother at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. Nah, that's definitely what's up.
He's still doing his thing, man. Shout out Oki, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't stopped working. It's just, you know what I'm saying?
He still be out here. He make music? So?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Follow him on Instagram, Oki6061, Twitter, Oki6061. He's still doing his thing.
It's cool when y'all could bounce off each other and like motivate each other. It's kind of like the G Herbo little Bibby effect.
Yeah.
It's like you just bounce up, come up together.
Exactly.
It's the main way. You ever still think about like working with Cause I remember you used to like be a little cool with G Herbo on some Instagram type shit. Like he ever hit you up for a feature? Or not you ever tried to get?
Yeah, we was supposed to work like on some, bro. I got so many stories of so many rap niggas like this, bro, that like I don't even like say any shit because like that shit funny as fuck. But like, yeah, we was supposed to work a while ago, and last time I talked to that nigga, it was on some like I tried to FaceTime him and shit, and like I remember like the very last text I got from this nigga was, "I'm gonna call you back, bro. I'm taking a shit," or something like that, and like nigga never hit me back. But like, yeah, I know niggas be busy, bro. Niggas got crazy schedules. He blowing up. He about to have a kid and shit. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't be sweating niggas when they living their life, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why. Like, I don't be trying to reach out and get handouts from niggas. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like if I'm gonna meet up with a motherfucker, it's gonna be on some mutual shit. Like, it's gonna be on some like I'm where you at rather than you gotta put me where you at. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the fact that I even had that door open that long ago, like if I ever run into a nigga whenever in person, it's just gonna be, oh shit, I remember that. Like that's how a lot of my relationships work with people. It's just like it could be that one DM, you know what I'm saying? Then I run into you at a concert or some shit. It's like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Exchange math and then it just go from there, like little shit like that.
It's like never want to take a handout. Say somebody else gave it to you.
Yeah, right.
You want to work that way up.
I mean, I don't even think that a handout is that bad of a thing. I just think people try to rely on that shit too much, especially in this like time. Like people try too hard to. Like try to get people to put them on and shit rather than just getting that shit themselves. Like, yeah.
So I know you wanted to talk about some of your older stuff. So let's get into. Well, let's talk about from the first album on. I know. So Until Then, basically.
Yeah.
That was the first project you ever dropped.
Ever.
What motivated like the sound shift? Because the soundscape from that album to what you put out now is completely different. What like was like, I want to change the sound and do what I really want to put out. Like, how did you find that sound that you have now, basically, from Until Then?
Until then was on some like, I ain't gonna lie, I was listening to a lot of like Odd Future, MF Doom, a lot of Meek Mill. Like this around the time he had came home that first time, so like he was like really like, you know what I'm saying, he was on fire. Shit, just like it was just a lot of like natural influences, like just people I was just listening to, and like on the way to the studio or in the studio, and then I would just transfer that into my own work. But like like Tyler, Earl, fucking like ASAP, you can hear all that shit in that first tape. But like I still have those influences now because those are still my favorite artists. But like I learned how to take that influence and then also take life influences, because at that time if you listen to that tape, it's all fictional bars. Like there's some facts in there, but it's like most of them is just like made up raps and shit, you know what I'm saying? Not even like on some made up like bragging raps, but just like made up like fictional fairy tale shit. Like, but you know what I'm saying, as I got older and started experiencing more shit, like I got to like rap about my own life. Your own life. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah.
Does your does your family approve of like the whole thing you're doing?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
They do. Like some of them more than others. Yeah. Some of them don't understand it, but like for the most part, everyone is just like they seem to be rooting for me.
See the vision.
Yeah.
So that was Up on the project featuring D. Will, a little collab project you had out there.
Yeah.
So how'd that come about actually?
Shit. D-Dot, bruh, I met that nigga D-Dot through Instagram. I didn't even know like he was the motherfucking producer genius that he is type shit. He just one of them connections I was lucky as shit to meet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how I be meeting these people, but like he just hit me. I guess he saw the potential in my music, but a little early before everybody else did. He approached me. He said we should do a tape, and like we had like 3 ideas for tapes before we actually dropped the one we ended up doing and scrapped it. But when we finally ended up coming up with a sound and like a cover and all that, we dropped Dot Saga, which was my second project. Yeah.
Throw it back just a little bit. I just want to get back into the first, when you was first coming up.
Word.
So I remember you was like getting homeschooled and all that. But so how was that like though, when you was going through that time of your life and you would like see yourself on your idols' Instagram pages or whatnot?
Or it was crazy. Like I can remember, like I can pinpoint certain moments when I remember seeing myself on people's pages. Like I was in the drive-thru at Burger King when Drake posted me. I just got finished doing an interview, something like this. Like I just got finished doing an interview when Chris Brown had posted me. It was kind of funny how he posted me though. It wasn't even like some regular shit like how Drake did it. Like it was some fucking art. It's like a picture of me counting money on the internet, and like some niggas, you know how niggas make cartoons out of pictures and shit. Somebody made a cartoon out of this picture, and then it went viral. Like people be making it as their profile pictures and shit. And this nigga, Brisk Breezy, posted it on his page, like, you know what I'm saying? I guess like saying it was him or whatever. And like mad niggas was in the comments like, bro, that's fresh. And then he gonna take it down. And then there was another color, like there's a black and pink version of that picture and there's a white and black one. And he posted both of them at different times and the same shit happened. It was like, nigga, that's fresh. And it was like, oh shit. And this nigga took it down. But like, yeah, that shit crazy.
I mean, I remember the one I specifically remember was I remember the one with Drake and Breezy too, but the one that really stuck out to me was with Diddy. Because he posted the whole video, right?
Yeah, Diddy, like he reposted my skit. Like Diddy did, Kevin Hart, fucking like mad people, bro. Shit, I can't even remember everybody, but like a lot of people.
That's crazy. It's
like A-list celebrities, like that shit blows my mind to this day. Like fucking Diddy, bro. Like what?
You ever go back, like scroll up, try to look at it, or you just like that's like in the past, that's not your life right now?
Nah, that shit is legendary, bro. Fuck you mean? Like,
definitely, bro.
That shit is legendary, bro. I will forever claim the clout that comes with that shit, bro. I like that shit tight. Like
that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can see if like some fucking SoundCloud rapper reposted me that like only me and my friends would know. Like fucking Diddy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Biggie is my mom's favorite rapper. Like she knows who the fuck Diddy is. Like that's you know what I'm saying? That was some remarkable shit to say to the fam. Like, yeah, that shit tight.
So let's fast forward a little bit now to right now. What's going on with it? I know you got your whole thing, the Pull Out Boys.
Yeah.
Is that so? Oh wait, my fault.
POB, nigga. You know what the fuck going on, man. We got one of the soldiers in the cut right here. He ain't saying nothing, you know what I'm saying? It's the quiet ones you gotta watch out for, you feel what I'm saying? Nah, but yeah, Pull Out Boys, that's like my collective, like that's my boys, it's my gang, it's my fam. You know what I'm saying? It's like every like kid from the hood can relate to this, you know what I'm saying? It's just like your group of friends, like regular shit, you feel what I'm saying? And like we just gave ourselves a name, like, you know what I'm saying? Not every group can come up with a name, so like I think we got past the first hard part, which was coming up with a fucking name. So like we came up with a name, stuck with it. You know what I'm saying? We got merch popping now and shit. We got the POB tape coming this month. All that hot shit, you feel what I'm saying? Shout out my POB brothers and all that.
Gotta always move with the fam.
Yeah.
That's the ones that's gonna hold you down at the end of the day.
Facts. I don't even want to, you know what I'm saying? I was out here on some solo shit. I always try to like click up with my homies and put them in the camera so niggas know I got friends. Because when you come off solo in this industry, niggas seem to think you want to be with other niggas, you know what I'm saying? You gotta let them know, like, man, I got my fucking family with me. These my bros. Like, I'm not trying to fuck with none of y'all niggas for real. So like, that's really how we coming with this shit. Staying solid, you feel me?
So with your music, when coming up with a song, you freestyle or you write?
Bro, on some shit, bro. Like I used to like pen and paper, like write down mad bars like all day, you know what I'm saying? Like thinking I was the greatest. Like, but now like I just be going in the booth like fried, like just fucking saying whatever comes to my head. Like, and that, you know what I'm saying? Like when you would hear Wayne say I don't write, like I freestyle, you think that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're not an artist, if you don't know nothing about creating music, you're gonna be like, well, that's bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially all the fucking punchlines this nigga be saying. But like when you like start making music yourself and you start trusting yourself as an artist, like once you can characterize yourself and see yourself as an artist from the outside looking in, like when you're your own audience, bro, and like you can predict what you're gonna say next, like it's easy as shit to just freestyle a song, because it's like, oh, I'm gonna just make a a song like me, like how I would. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's hard to explain, but like that's really how that shit been working lately. It's just like I got so much old work to work off of that like I just literally go and listen to my old shit and be like, how can I update this? And then it just comes off the top of my head. But like, yeah, if a beat fire, like yeah, I may just have to sit down and write that 16. But like for the most part, like it's not just writing bars for me no more. Like I'm producing my own shit, engineering my own shit, like coming up with melodies. Like that could be like writing a song for me. It's not always just, you know what I'm saying, I'm a freestyle at 16. Like yeah, like niggas be freestyling whole fucking like ballads, bro. Like shit get real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Young Thug.
Thug Jeffrey.
Facts.
How far along though was it when you started switching up and you was just like, I'm gonna just freestyle this?
Literally this year. Like this year I've been on some other shit, bro. Like some complete other shit. Like I don't know what it is. Like I really got a fucking battery in my back right now. Like niggas is really going off. But like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still low key with my shit. So like like even the shit that I've dropped like on my SoundCloud that people been saying like, yo, this is crazy, like you've been rapping the best you've ever rapped, like that's not even my best shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the shit that I've dropped on SoundCloud, I'll drop like 5 minutes after making it on FL Studio. I'll bounce that shit out and literally put it on SoundCloud immediately. But like those songs where they're like really like the captivating ones, like the ones I gotta hold on to, like them shits is still in the vault. I made them like months ago, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm probably just now gonna release one, like type shit. So yeah, like really this year, like I've completely changed how I've been working. Like I've been on some whole other shit. Like it's nuts. A lot of drugs.
It's a good way. I mean, if you think about it, your favorite artists do that.
Yeah.
Like everyone's favorite artists, they do the same thing.
Yeah.
So you can't even look down on that. It's like
dead ass.
I mean, people want to act like drugs are the worst thing in today's society, but
yeah,
it's a lot of stuff where it's like Trump's our fucking president.
It's a lot of worse shit out there, man.
But
Royal Blunt, bro.
When did that start? The blunts.
Man, I've been. Look, bro, I'm not even gonna say this to like glorify it. I'm just saying it because like I'm not ashamed of my shit. Yeah. I don't think weed is a bad thing.
Nah, definitely not.
I wasn't raised to believe that weed is a bad thing. I was raised to handle my shit responsibly. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, like I've been smoking since like 13, 14. You know what I'm saying? So like all y'all motherfuckers talking about, bro, Fresh smoke now, so he fell off. All them videos y'all love, I was high when I made them. So fuck what y'all was talking about, bro. I've been on this shit. But yeah, like it's never like, I'm not gonna say I need weed to like make the shit I be making or anything, but just like it's niggas that smoke know this for, bro. It's like it's, you know what I'm saying, it's part of your daily routine. You feel what I'm saying? It's just part of your shit. Like niggas just be smoking chicken fingers, bro. Like it's just part of our shit. Like we don't be like out here trying to glorify it. Like if you don't smoke, we don't be like, oh, use it. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, bro, it's just our thing. Like people got their rituals and shit. It's just like part of what we do. But like yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I think that if anybody going to indulge in that shit, like one is not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Not everything is for everybody. And like yeah, be responsible with your shit, bro. Don't like the point I'm trying to make is like have bread and weed. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's cool when you just got weed and it's cool when you just got money, but like it's the best when you got your money and your weed. So like get your ends, you feel what I'm saying? It's for the youth and all that.
If you're using the weed to help you get the money too.
Yeah, I mean,
can't even.
Look, the Fed's watching, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, now I mean like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you,
Facts.
bro.
Get that too.
On something that you just said though, like I noticed, I picked out. I know that's got to annoy you when people like are trying to press you to go back to the comedy.
Yeah,
that definitely has to annoy you. What do you like? How you respond to that?
Bro, like on some real nigga shit, bro. That shit lame as fuck, bro. Yeah. Not the comedy shit. I'm not saying the comedy shit lame as fuck. I'm saying that like trying to tell me that I need to go back to that shit, bro. Like I understand if y'all hit me with the like I fuck with it, like I was a big fan, you was really good at it. Keep up the good, like keep up what you doing now. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's the best way to approach me with this shit, bro. But niggas be hitting me like, bro, this music shit cool, but like you need to do this because you're never ever gonna be this and this. It's like, damn, bro, how the fuck you know more about me than I know about me, bro? Yeah. Like niggas be tweaking, bro. But that's the internet. Like niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like how many times have we heard this shit? Like the internet gives people voices who don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what come with this shit. So I don't know. I just be letting people talk, bro. I'm really just putting my block button into use so I could just like keep my blinders on and keep working on what I need to work on. But like, yeah, niggas is gonna say bring that comedy shit back into the day. Like, I get my first big music break. Like, that's all. Niggas already know that. Like, I got work out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I got bangers out. Like, niggas is aware whether if they're like popping or not. Like, niggas know I got some decent music out. You feel what I'm saying? And like in this day and age, the way attention spans work and the way kids work with this whole clout system shit, if my shit ain't there, you know what I'm saying, if the right rappers ain't posting me up, if I ain't got this many views on my shit, or if I ain't rocking my clothes this certain way, then you know what I'm saying, I'm not the fucking guy. But your music could be the best ever. Niggas don't give a fuck about that. Like it's a whole package deal, you feel what I'm saying? But like, yeah, like when all that shit come, which you're not supposed to stress that anyway, because that's out of your reach. You can't make people look at you a certain way. You feel what I'm saying? That just gotta come with it naturally. So you really just gotta be confident in what you're doing and just keep working on your own shit, and then that'll come with it. Like, that's how I'm working with it right now. Niggas be out here ass backwards trying to like hurry up and get the clout first. That's why you got niggas out here making fools of themselves on the internet just so they could get that. It's like advanced clout. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas give you that. They give you that pro bono clout, like, we just gonna give you this, and then, like, they up, and then they down, like, you know what I'm saying? We gave them that clout for nothing. Now we just got this echo of this fucking trash nigga we had popping for 3 months, you know what I'm saying? Because we accidentally made him a thing. Like,
before was the first hit, right?
Very first hit.
How'd you, I know it was on OVO Sound, like, how was that feeling like?
Shout out OVO, man. Shout out Drake. Shout out Oliver, man. Shit, that was a surprise. I just popped up one day. I think the video had just like started to reach 50K views on YouTube. And niggas was just like DMing me this one day on Instagram, like, yo, you on OVO Sound Radio. And it's like when OVO Sound Radio was new. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was only like episode 12 or some shit. Oh, wow. And like, I'm like, what? And I don't got Apple Music. To this day, I don't got Apple Music, bro. So I ain't like never physically heard my shit on, like, but I know it's on the track list because I Googled it. And it was there, and they played me right after Lil Wayne and right before Young Thug. So like, a nigga got a prime spot, bro. And like, no, real shit though. Fuck it. After that, I was like trying to figure out how I got on there. Fucking, I'm not sure what dude is. I think he like either he the owner of OVO or he like Drake manager or some shit. I don't even fucking remember, but his name Oliver Al-Khatib.
Oliver, yeah.
And I hit him up on Twitter or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, you put me, because like when you Google the fucking OVO radio track list, like it was different people's sets, and his set was first, and he had handpicked me for his set. And I'm like, I hit him up like, yeah, how you, like, good looks for opportunity, how did I like get it, you know what I'm saying, how the fuck did you hear about that song? And like the answer he gave me was nuts, because he was just like, yeah, like some nigga be listening to it, and I was like, I fuck with it. Like, that's basically what it was. I was like, that's tight. So like basically somebody in they camp was just like listening to the song, and it was just like, yeah, let's throw that on there. Like, that's tight. So yeah, that shit was crazy. Yeah.
When you at the time, I remember you was getting homeschooled, right? So what was that like? It's like you can't really like be out at school like, oh shit. Like, did you wish you was in school so niggas would be like, oh shit?
I do, but I don't. I do it because I never really got to experience like school. Like, that's not true. I never got to experience high school. Like, you know what I'm saying? Lockers, all that extra shit. Like, I never got to like do that shit. But I think if I did, I probably wouldn't be here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I probably would have like been in some. It sound fucked up, but like it sound backwards as fuck. Like if you would have went to school, you would. But I felt like I probably would have got like my head would have got clouded. Not clouded, but like clouded. Like, you know, probably like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga head would have got too big. I would start feeling myself, you know what I'm saying? Even in high school, bitches dicky, like all this extra shit. It would have I probably would have got fucked over in the process. At the time, if you was to ask me, like if I was still homeschooled and you would have asked me, like, would you rather be in homeschool? Of course, I would have rather been in fucking, you know what I'm saying? But, like looking back on it, like I don't regret none of the past shit just because like it put me where I am now. So like I'm glad I was in homeschool because I got to like really focus. I was so miserable with being in homeschool that like all my energy just went into this. You know what I'm saying? So like it's a good thing that did happen because like I'm here. So
you was getting homeschooled like before?
Yeah, I got homeschooled when I was real little. Like I got kicked out of this school called Ad Prima, which is funny because the principal of the school got caught like stealing bread from the fucking school. I think she got booked. Aha, dickhead. But yeah, like, and she was really mean. Only reason I'm like teasing her for getting booked because she used to fuck with me. Yeah, aha, Miss McLaughlin. But yeah, I used to go to this school, and they kicked me out on some nut shit. And my pop was about to put me in like the neighborhood school, like the school down the street from my house.
Yeah.
And we went there, and like it was some kid getting fucked up. Like we about to get signed in. He was like, "Well, we're not putting you here." You know what I'm saying? And he just homeschooled me, and like I was homeschooled up until like 5th grade, and then I went to like a regular middle school. That's where I started like becoming a person. Yeah.
And then so you went to a middle school, and then I guess you went back out to homeschool.
Yeah, 8th grade, I got pulled out of that school and then put back in the homeschool.
That was like a parental thing, or it was like some...
That was definitely a parental thing.
No, you must have hated that. Like, what's the point of this? Like,
yeah, that shit had me hot. But like, I don't regret it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, I hated homeschool, bro.
And well, actually, I don't know much about homeschool. So I don't want to talk too much about it. But like, what is that experience?
I went to a cyber school, so it's like all the niggas that go to cyber school know what it is. Like, you just wake up, you get on your laptop, you click a class, put you in this chat room, you're in the class for like an hour, regular classroom duration shit. You got 5 classes. Like, you get a lunch break, get all that shit. It's just from the cribs on the laptop. Gotta turn in your work through emails and all that shit. Like, yeah, it's like that. But like, it's complete freedom though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's complete freedom. You get up, you go to class, like you're in your crib all day. So if you ain't got the willpower to do that shit, you just gonna slack off like I did. You know what I'm saying? I'm sleeping through every fucking class. I'm like just not going and all this other shit. Like, I remember, this ain't funny, but like I remember, you know how they got standardized testing and shit, like state tests. We would have to meet up at some other like Catholic school, like we would rent this classroom just so the homeschool kids could meet up and had this state test. And I remember that last time, like before I had finished school, like that last time I took that state test, I was just circling any fucking thing because I was like, I'm not about to be here much longer. So I was like bubbling anything, but like that shit was hilarious, bro. I fucking hated homeschool. I hated that shit so much.
You get like more experiences to write about. Yeah. You ever like did that stuff ever like influence, like is that like a heavy influence in your music, you're coming up, or?
Yeah, bro. That my coming up is my music. Like that shit completely is my music, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like where I'm from, my neighborhood, my experiences, like all that shit is in my music, bro. Everything. Like my slang, my accent, all that shit.
What's like when you come up with some stuff? Or I know you say you freestyle. Yeah. But when you're freestyling, like what is it that will like influence whether you'll talk about one thing over another, or it's kind of like just a stream of consciousness? It's
literally my mood going into the track. Like going into the track. Like if I'm on some like I got a lot of different vibes. Like I'm a real diverse person. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm from the East Coast, but like I grew up on the internet. Like I'm not like a traditional East Coast kid. Like I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Because when you was born earlier, you know what I'm saying, like 80s, 90s shit, like it wasn't no internet, you feel what I'm saying? Like you really was just sandboxed into your community. So all you knew was your community. You talked, you reflected, you looked like, you dressed like, everything was from that community, you feel what I'm saying? And it was very rare for a kid to have outer influences, which is why when you see a black kid wearing a fucking Slipknot t-shirt in like 2005, he was getting his ass beat because like it wasn't cool at the time and it was still new to like something from somewhere else, you feel what I'm saying? But like at the time I was raised up, like it was like perfect timing for kids like me, because like around the time where I started being like a fucking like a part of the, I guess, the culture, like 12, 13, you feel what I'm saying, when I started putting my little intakes in, like it was already accepted to be different, you know what I'm saying? Like the hood was already different. Like niggas was wearing skinny jeans, Vans was cool, like it was certain shit. Well, I can't speak for every other hood, I'm speaking for Philly, like West Philly and like specifics. Like around the time I started coming up, like the hood niggas was already weird, so like it wasn't that hard for me to just get my foot in and like let niggas know like I'm gonna do this on some individual shit. So like yeah, like I was raised part neighborhood, part suburban, part internet. Like I really consider the internet a part of my upbringing, because like if I wasn't on the block, if I wasn't in the county with my cousins and them, I was in the crib on the internet, like surfing the web, you know what I'm saying, like picking up my shit. But like, yeah, all that shit gets fused into my music, you know what I'm saying, in its own way.
I know you said Earl, Tyler, Odd Future, like they're big influences.
Yeah.
But who now would you say like is your favorite artist? Oh, is it still them, or has it like shifted over time?
Man, yeah, my favorite artist, but shout out Retchy P, dog. That's my motherfucker, man. He just dropped that mixtape that's still up. That shit fire, dog. Okay. Nah, real shit. I don't be promoting rappers' music, bro, but I fuck with this nigga heavy, bro. Like everywhere I go, man, I be telling niggas fuck with Retch, bro. This shit fire, bro. Real East Coast bubble coat music shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but shit, my favorite rappers right now, bro, I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna sound cliche as fuck. Obviously, it's me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas always say that shit is me. But, like, yeah, like, when you be working and you make, like, music that you like to listen to, you gonna become your favorite artist. Like, I get why rappers give a lot of the answers they do, because, like, I start experiencing the shit myself. But, favorite artist, like, I don't really have, like, a favorite artist, but, like, I have a lot of artists I listen to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the new wave niggas, obviously everybody be listening to, like, you know what I'm saying? Cardi, Fonny, Uno, like shit like that. Like niggas that everybody listen to them niggas. Shit, who else I be listening to, bro? I fuck with, like I said, Dash and Wretch. Shout out Dash and Wretch. I still fuck with Tyler. You know what I'm saying? Like the early goats, you know what I'm saying? Wiz, Flacco, fucking shit, like a lot of niggas, bro. Kanye West, like Jay-Z, Kid Cudi, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the list goes on, bro. The list really goes on. So I fuck with a lot of niggas. Like, I get influence from a lot of artists. Shit, Mac DeMarco. Who the fuck else I be listening to? Who you listening to in the crib? Shout out Core on some real Philly nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Core got one of the most consistent flows in the game right now. Like, y'all need to stop sleeping on homie, bro. My nigga need M's. Like, this flow is fucking crazy, like on some real shit. Whoever listening out there, like, niggas really need to get in tune with like what's going on in the city, bro. We got so much hidden talent. Like, for a nigga like me who's in Philly, like, that shit ain't hitting for us. Like, he's one of the biggest artists in the city right now. But like, that just go to show how big like the world is, bro. Like, there's so many people who don't even know who that man is, but like, he's so fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I fuck with your work, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not no hating ass nigga, bro. I'm not gonna like walk around names and try not to mention niggas' names on some rapping nigga shit. Like, if I fuck with you, I'm a promote your shit, just like, cause I feel like it should be heard. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I fuck with it that heavy, I'm like putting all my friends on, like, you know what I'm saying? You promoting what I fuck with. And I'm like, yeah, shout out these niggas. Buy my weed.
Philly, I know Philly has like, Philly to New York has a pretty, not the soundscape isn't too much different. But when you're looking at yourself, like, do you consider yourself a Philly artist, or do you consider yourself just like a artist that's from Philly?
Yeah, I'm just an artist from Philly, bro. Cause I'm definitely not no motherfucking Philly artist, bro. Cause if you knew what that was, you wouldn't want to classify me as that either. Cause that shit trash. Like a lot of the niggas that's coming out of the city, bro, like, all of their goals is to be one thing, and like that one thing they're all reaching to be is so fucking lame. And like I'm trying to, like, there's a lot of people that's in the race of, like, you know what I'm saying, like, that's in the race. Fucking shit up, bro. This nigga Trey, bro. But yeah, there's a lot of people that's like in the race of like trying to change, I won't say change the city and shit, but like just like give a new fucking role model, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you just got that one like position everybody trying to be in for the longest, and it's like, who the fuck gonna come through and refresh it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got motherfuckers like Uzi, like Uzi, like, it's helping. He like kicked the door down. I ain't gonna say like he fully pushed people to be different, but like he kicked the door down. You go to parties down north, you know what I'm saying? That's really the trenches. Like, you got fucking niggas with green dreads and chokers, like shit crazy in the city right now, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then like you got Tierra Whack and shit. Shout out Tierra Whack. Like, just we got a lot of different art in Philly, bro. But like, yeah, I wouldn't consider myself no Philly artist. I'm just from Philly, and like I'ma always represent that shit. Like, niggas gonna know. Like, I ain't never gonna hide where I'm from. But like, yeah, I ain't gonna limit myself neither, because I know for a fact like my shit like it's taken from a lot of different places. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's influenced from a lot of different places. Like,
you a Meek fan?
Yeah. I'm like, I don't really have a choice. I really don't have a choice. Like, if you don't like Meek, like, I guess, all right, I ain't gonna say I like every song, but like, bro, if you from Philly, bro, and you honestly say in the bottom of your heart you don't like every Meek song that ever come out, you just hating. Like, you really a hater. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got bangers. The bro been around forever, you know what I'm saying? Niggas grew up on that nigga music, bro. Like, I can never say I don't like Meek. Like, that's some hating shit.
All right, so that song, Sad Boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, tell us about that song actually real quick before we transition.
Man, I was going through a little breakup, you feel what I'm saying? But like, fuck that bitch.
That's what's up. Keep going, keep moving, keep progressing.
Man, fuck that bitch.
Let's talk about when you be working and stuff, like, who's the main artist that you work with?
Shit, this nigga right here, Jada Flores, motherfucking bro, aka AJ Meridino, Zeem the Scheme, fuck it, shit, I just want to make sure I ain't missing nobody. Thrift Priest, you feel what I'm saying? Gene Darko, my producers, Yang Beats, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really got like an in-house team full of motherfuckers you never heard of, but like you gonna fuck with once you hear them, you feel what I'm saying? I think that's the best part, is like that you don't know nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, it give us room to like make a name for ourselves rather than just piggybacking. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Pull Out Boys, man. Oh yeah, shout out Slim Yola too. Yeah.
You be recording the crib or?
Yeah, I'm recording this nigga crib. Yeah.
That's dope. So you just pull up to his crib?
Yeah.
Knock out. So you got a whole studio like up in there,
Yeah, like everything. We got our own little setup and shit. Like, I used to like record in big ass like fancy studios with the booth and the mixer and all that. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the engineers was doing it for free too, but just like, it's cool that niggas do shit for free, but like, you know what I'm saying, when niggas do shit for free, they do it on their own time and you gotta work on their schedule. Yeah. And like, just cause you ain't cutting that check, they ain't gonna mix that track how you want it to. They ain't gonna do that little beat drop, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna add that auto-tune exactly how you want it. So like, you really just, I had to like boss up and just do my own shit. Like, boss up, Child Yola. You know,
start your own thing. Pull Out Boys.
Facts.
Talk about that.
Man, Pull Out Boys is fucking, like I said, that's just me and my niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Real Philly nigga shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we just some young, creative niggas, bro, that just out here on our shit, bro. That's really all this shit is. Like, you know what I'm saying? We smoke big L's of that gas, and we just make music, bro. We got merch out right now. You can go to pobww.bigcartel.com. You feel what I'm saying? Go grab you a motherfucking hoodie or something, you know what I'm saying? Get you a chain, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's really just me and my friends. Like, it ain't even like I tried to go find rappers. Like, I just turned my friends into rappers, bro. That's it. Like, and they fuck, you know what I'm saying? Not even on no force shit. Like, they fuck with it. Like, feel me? So like, if they put in they time and like they dedicated to this shit, and like I'm just matching their effort with it, you know what I'm saying? If they don't feel like working that day, I ain't gonna feel like working that day. If niggas on my ass, like, let's get this track done, we gonna get that fucking track done. Like, that's how we work, you know what I'm saying?
When the
Death Row,
project
nigga.
dropping?
The project, bro, we ain't even got no date for this shit. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, we're not organized with this drop. We just, you know what I'm saying? We just making music and giving it to the people when we ready. But like, that shit definitely gonna drop before 2018, because we trying to make this our last project, you know what I'm saying? So niggas can know who we are going into the next year, because we trying to make next year our year, you feel what I'm saying? So yeah.
What's your plans just going forward? Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Man, shit, in 10 years, what am I? I'm 18, I'm gonna be 28, bro. When I'm 28, bro, I'm trying to be on some Quentin Tarantino / motherfucking Dave Chappelle / Jay-Z / you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to take over everything, bro. I ain't gonna front. Like, niggas like really got humble beginnings with this shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm really just a motherfucker from Vine, bro. Like, but like, just that one thing kicked the door in for me. I feel like I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. So like 10 years from now, I hope to have all that accomplished. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, have a comedy special under my belt. I'm trying to have like a variety show. Nigga trying to direct at least a movie or two, at least write a script or something, like, you know what I'm saying? But this is all shit that I've like been interested in doing. I'm not just like saying this just now. I'm like in the position to do it. Like, I've always had dreams of doing this, but like it's never been a realistic thing. It was always just a dream. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I was always dreaming of that shit, but like in reality, I was like, I'm gonna be a fucking computer engineer or some shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like now I can kind of actually make this shit happen. So niggas trying to make this shit happen.
All right, yeah. So before we get out of here, Just want to talk about a little story real quick.
Yeah.
The Yachty collab.
Man, first and foremost, man, shout out Lil Yatchy, man. Yeah. Shout out Lil Boat, man. I appreciate the love, man. You know what I'm saying? But that whole situation is fucking crazy. Yeah, I made a track who I had originally wrote for another artist, and it didn't get to him. Like, they didn't respond back. They team didn't like tell me they wanted it or not. So I heard this beat. Shout out to Bias. Bias had posted this Lil Yachty type beat on YouTube, which ended up being the Not You or Pouring Codeine or Stunting or whatever the fuck you want to call it beat. Yeah, I heard the beat on YouTube, and then I switched the song that I wrote up for another person to match the beat. You know, added up to that shit. Dropped the track. Obviously, because the beat is so hot, the melody's crazy. It blew up. After I dropped that track, niggas started telling me, yeah, bro, Doo-Wop Kane stole your shit. Like, niggas were saying Doo-Wop Kane stole my shit. I stole Doo-Wop Kane shit. And like, they was like, oh, this Fresh and it would really be Doo-Wop, or this Doo-Wop and it would really be me. You know what I'm saying? It was just a whole clusterfuck. Shit was crazy. But like, we ended up fake internet beefing over that shit and ended up talking about it and being cool. And then when Yachty jumped into the picture, it was just, I don't really remember who told me, but like, niggas was just saying, matter of fact, no, I think Bias had emailed me like, yo, I got Yachty's track. Like, he shouted you and Doo-Wop on that shit. I'm like, what? And it took me forever to get it. Like, he told me that, and I didn't get the track until like 2 days later. And I finally heard it. And like, I was bumping that shit for like a full month. Like, me and Doo-Wop probably had our remix versions of our songs, like saying like, yeah, we got Yachty verse. And I remember originally we was like, yo, we never gonna drop these joints. Like, we not gonna like put these out because we don't want that clout. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna hold them. And I'm like going along. I don't know if he told me that shit to like fuck my head up so I wouldn't drop it, bro. But this nigga still dropped it, bro. That shit had me hot, my nigga. If that was your plan, bro, you was a smart motherfucker. It worked. But he dropped that shit, bro. It came out. I'm like, fuck. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just release my shit, whatever. And then like Yachty had already had his little freestyle out called Stunting. You know what I'm saying? He shouted both of us out on the official version. So like, really, we both took a W from this. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as niggas may know, he promised me that, you know what I'm saying, when he in Philly, we gonna fuck some hoes. And as far as I know, Yachty's been to Philly several occasions, and I've never met this man, never fucked a hoe ever, my nigga. I've never fucked not a single bitch. You know what I'm saying? Off of Yachty's blessing, my nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, niggas don't like handouts and favors and all that extra clout system shit. But, you know, on some real nigga shit, bro, I feel like if you really gonna shout out bro, and when we in Philly, we fuck hoes, my nigga. When we in Philly, we gotta fuck some hoes, bro. Straight like that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not in D.C., not in New York, not in Atlanta. But when you come to Philly, bro, we gotta fuck some hoes, bro. Because you said it, it's stamped. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all I got to say about that situation, man. Shit like that, bro.
Yachty, give my man his hoes. Give my man his hoes.
Just want a few hoes, man.
He deserves those. Been waiting. My nigga been waiting.
Couple hoes, man.
Just want a couple.
Just a few.
Not too many.
Just a few.
2 or 3.
Damn. Baby girl, it ain't no fun. Fuck with me, you gon' be stunning. Mind a little bitch, she be rushing. She gon' bust it at your stomach. But I walk around with 30,000. I'm a walking trust fund. All my honeys, they be blue like blueberry dum-dums. That's a sucker for you sucker ass niggas.